My name is Mark. We are in Central Virginia at the Peaks of Otter, base of the peaks, at a camp called TRO.
Awesome. And what are you about to do, Mark?
I am about to climb the power pole, and when I get to the top, I'm going to stand on it without using my hands, and then I'm going to jump to the trapeze, and I'm going to grab the trapeze.
Awesome. How are you feeling about that? Do you feel like this is something that's inside your comfort zone, outside your comfort zone?
This here is inside my comfort zone.
Awesome.
Inside my comfort zone, but once you get to the top, I mean, that pole's moving. You know, it can get a little bit scary. Even being inside of my comfort zone, it can still be scary, and I'm constantly having to fight that mental battle of wanting to stop. So
I hear you. And what's going to help you come outside of your comfort zone, like either internally or externally with the folks that are out here right now?
For me, internally, just kind of positive self-talk, telling myself, you got it, you're good, just kind of encouraging myself.
Cool. So before we get going, we're going to check some things out. So shake your head for me. Let's make sure your helmet's on nice and good. Awesome hair. Can you pull your hair back? Just make sure it's, you can tuck it in behind your mask there.
Yeah.
All right. The helmet's out of the way. Hair's good. How are you feeling?
Feel good.
Feeling good? Ready to rock and roll?
Yeah.
Awesome. We're going to check your harness out. Can you give me 3 fingers in your chest harness and turn them to the side? Yep, in there. Then one on each side, or one on the legs, or the harness and the legs. Perfect. Legs. All right, let's turn around, double check your setup here. Looks good. Squeeze check. Squeeze check, knots tied nice. We're gonna run through belay system down there. Belay, are you ready? You ready for us, Reese? All right, cool, thanks. All right, so we're gonna get our spotter in. Morgan, come and spot. Let's see that good spotting stance. All right.
Ready? On belay. Climbing.
You got this, Mark. How was that, Mark?
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah?
Good.
How do you feel after doing that?
You know, you get those butterflies before you're going up, and afterwards it's just kind of, you're just happy you got it done, you know? You're happy you didn't fall. And it's fun. It's a little nerve-wracking, even though, you know, I've been up before. It's still nerve-wracking. Every time you go up, I still get butterflies, you know, but I enjoyed it.
Right on, right on. If somebody else were to come up here, maybe, how many times have you done this before? Have you done this a couple times?
Yeah.
So you guys, so you've stretched your comfort zone out. Someone who's never done this before, who you really want them to experience that growth. Like, what advice would you give to them to help them step outside of their comfort zone, whether it's on this or just in general?
I would just encourage them to at least give it a try. I'd say sometimes your first step is getting into the harness, getting hooked in. You know, if try climbing. If you get to the point where you're climbing and you don't feel safe, or you are safe, but I'm saying if you don't feel comfortable, you know, you can always back out. But I think actually getting the harness on, getting tied to it, getting that helmet on, and starting up that ladder is, to me, it's worth it. It's gonna stretch you. You have to fight through that mental, you know, the negative self-talk coming at you. You know, you can't do it, and it's gonna constantly be fighting. I call it facing that fire. You know, you have to face that fire, and then you have to proceed through it, you know? So,
Yeah. Why at camp do we want our campers and staff to face the fire? Like, what's the benefit? How do they come out stronger at the end?
well, I think it's applicable to life. I think you can take what you learned on this pole and you can apply it to life. Say you're in a situation at school, say you're in a situation at work, say you're in a situation with your friends where you're faced with a hard decision or something that's giving you those butterflies that cause you to be fearful, but you know it's gonna benefit you. You know, that might allow you, man, I did the power pole this summer at camp. I was able to get through that. Gear me up, suit me up. And it might give you that confidence to take that step in school, in your work, in your job. So.
Right on, man. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you, man.